All right, y'all. So, main thing we got set up today is I got a lot of explosive exercises set up for me to do. My main thing is I want to be explosive, all right? Because that's the only thing I'm really lacking. I got some good bounce, but I want to be more powerful underneath. So today I'm gonna work on some stability work and some contrast work where I go from resisted to unresisted, just tricking my muscle fibers. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna go about this today. Main thing I want y'all to get is when you're trying to get some development, whether it's speed or jumping, vertical, whatever it may be, you gotta approach this shit direct, all right? So I'm bypassing all the bullshit that I would be doing, like heavy lifting. I don't need to lift heavy because I'm solid underneath. So it's just more so elasticity stuff I need to work on, stuff like that. So approach it direct, skip the bullshit, and that's how I'm gonna be able to hopefully reach this goal in a month, maybe two, you know, so yeah. All right, y'all, so right here we got the assault bike. I'm gonna go intervals just to get my heart rate going, get a little dynamic warm up going. I'm gonna go 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 sets. With it, always make sure you get a good ass warm up, no matter what. Gotta make sure you get a full dynamic warm up before you get into any type of workout. All right, make sure the warm up makes sense for what you're gonna do that day. So, getting my heart rate high, I'll make sure I get glute activation going, focusing on all explosive work today. Just take it from there. Because this is the first challenge in a minute. I'm excited about this shit. With the jump rope, explosive days, I always make sure I do some jump rope. It's great for elasticity, some ankle strength, get the ankles going. And I go about 150 to 200 of them. You can go high in rep, or you can go for time too. Go about 2 to 3 sets of like for a minute straight, just depending on where you at and your fitness level. All right, so with these, we got single leg, ankle ups. Basis is you want to get the ankle activated, make sure that's strong so that you can apply a gang of force into the ground. All right, on these, go 2 sets. 2 sets about 8 to 12, just depending on where you at that day, where you at your fitness level. With this, you want to make sure that you keep the core engaged as well. All right, keep everything working. All right, y'all, we covered the ankles. We covered the hips with the dynamic warm-up. Now we're gonna get into this glute activation. All right, with this right here, this develops the back strength that you need to be explosive. So right here, we're working glutes and we're working lower back. With these, you want to make sure that you hold at the top 3 to 4 seconds or whatever feels comfortable for you. That way, you keep the glutes contracted and you train them to contract and fire the way you want them to. with these hamstring curls right here on the stability ball. With these, I like to go about 2 sets of 6. All right, really works the eccentric contraction in the hamstrings. My hamstrings are like, they're strong, but they're weak. They're sensitive, if that makes sense. So I always gotta make sure I get this hamstring work in.
Maybe.
With these, keep the core activated, keep the movement slow, and stabilizing on the ankle, knees, and hips, building stability. All right, love this for stability. Go about 1 to 2 sets. A 7. Really gets to activated. Again, it activates the glutes, hamstrings. Focus on stability within the knees and the ankles. Love this for balance, man. Love this for balance. Love this for strengthening the ankles and the joints within the muscles. This is my weak leg. If you can't tell, make the ankle work. You feel yourself off balance, make your ankle work. All right? With these, I just go 1 set. High rep. Probably about 15 each leg. We're about to get into this workout now. All contrast work, all explosive work. We're gonna work on some force absorption. We're gonna work on a lot of force production. I'm gonna start it off with some resisted stuff to unresisted stuff. I'm gonna end it off with some box jumps. Let's get this money, man. Let's get this fucking money, man. Jump squats, make sure you go partial load, stay on the ball of your feet. I'm gonna go 2 to 3 sets, depending on how I feel. I'm gonna keep it low at like 12 reps. This is low weight. Just develop elasticity and explosiveness. So, if you notice with my jumps, what a lot of people don't focus on is, when they work out, you need to develop this triple extension. All right, triple extension is when you extend at the ankles, at the knees, and at the hips. A lot of people jump and they're bent still. But if you fire your hips forward and extend your hips as hard as possible, then you'll get a lot higher, you'll elicit a lot more force outward into the ground to where you can get higher. I'm going fucking down. Force absorption. Stay on the ball of your foot, keep the core engaged so that you maintain balance. All right? With these, we're going 2 sets of 10. So with this one, this is like one of my favorite exercises for building that explosive strength. What this does is builds velocity, all right? It works on force production, but it builds velocity because we're gonna go resistant right here. I'm gonna push this bar up for 10 seconds for as hard as I can, all right? Right afterwards, I'm gonna go over there and jump with these band assisted jumps, and it's gonna spring me up way past what I would jump in real life. All right, so that's an example of contrast work. All right, so with this, I'm gonna go 10-second pushes to 10 jumps. All right, I'm gonna do this 2 to 3 times. 8 second contraction to 8 jumps instead of 10 and 10. I'm going fucking dunk. What people don't know is consistency. That's the cheat code. That's the shit that gets you everywhere you want to in life. Consistency. And if you got it, you got it. If you don't got it, shit probably ain't for you. But be consistent at what you're doing, man, at a higher rate though. Motherfuckers be consistent, but don't really put in the work in an efficient manner. And it leaves them fucked up, you know what I'm saying? With this, another form of contrast training, I'm going resisted, 5 resisted vert jumps with the med ball. This is about 20-25 pounds. And then I'm gonna go 5 unresisted jumps, trying to elicit as much force as I can. This is my base for my vert jump. Right now I'm working on force reduction. All I'm focusing on is triple extension, being powerful through my hips, explode it, get up here. I'm gonna go vert jumps, I'm gonna go for reps. I'm gonna go about 4 reps at this height, and then I'm just gonna go progressively go up in height. Workout number 1 in the books. Motherfuckers don't get it. Consistency is a cheat code. When you're consistent at a higher rate, ain't shit nobody can tell you. It's only W's from there.